Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to session 9 of the Python. In the last session, we have learned the working of while and for statement. Now, in today's session, we will learn usage of jump statements, break and continue. So, let's start with the session 9. So, jump statement basically are of two types, break and continue. And jump statements are used in loops to come out of the loop iterations. Okay, so these two break and continue are the two jump statements which we can use in the Python, and each have different usage. And but both break and continue are used with the loop. You can use break statement either with while loop or with for loop. Similarly, we can use continue statement with both while and for loop. Now, break statement. First of all, we will learn working of the break statement. What is break statement? A break statement terminates the loop in which it lies and execute the statement following the loop. So, wherever we place the break statement in the loop, it immediately uh, terminate the loop and execute the very first statement which we have given after the loop. Now, working of the break statement. So here this diagram shows the working of the break statement with while and for loop. So first of all, let's see the while loop. This is the syntax of while loop. While, then we give test condition, then here we give the colon which indicates the starting of the while loop, then here statement. Let's suppose this is the statement 1. Then after that there is some condition which we define using the defined using if statement. So if in if statement I give break immediately after if statement, then as you can see there are other statement in the while loop, statement 2 and statement 3. And but since we as soon as the Python compiler identify the break statement, it terminates the loop and immediately execute the statement 4. So here, as you can see, it will skip the statement 2 and 3, right? So this is how we can use the break statement in Python with while loop. Similarly, you can use break statement with for loop as well. So this is the syntax of for loop: for variable in sequence, and then colon statement 1, then we give some condition using if, then after that we give break statement. So as soon as Python encounters break statement, it terminate the loop over here, skip the statement 2 and 3 and execute the statement 4, right? So this is how the break statement work. Okay, so this is the working of the break statement. Now another statement, jump statement in Python is continue statement. This is also one of the important jump statement. You will find it very useful and you can use it in various programs. Okay, so the continue statement skip rest of the loop statement like break statement skip and causes the next iteration of the loop statement to take place. As you can see in break statement, it terminates the loop, while the continue statement doesn't terminate the loop, it only skip the next statement which are after the continue statement, and after that it immediately jump to the next iteration. Okay, so this you will understand by the upcoming example. Let's see. So this diagram shows the working of the continue statement. As you can see here, we are using the continue statement with while loop, while test conditions statement 1, then after that we give if condition, but here instead of break statement we are giving continue. So in the last example you seen that it immediately coming out of the loop if we give break statement and execute the statement 4. While if Python encounters continue jump statement, it will skip the remaining statement, statement 2 and 3, and it will jump to the next iteration. Okay, so like this, it do all the iteration until the test condition met, and once the test condition met, it come out of the loop and execute the statement 4. Okay, while in break statement, it immediately come out of the loop and execute the statement 4. Same, same in the same way, I can use the continue statement with for loop as well. For this is the syntax. Only there is a difference in syntax of while loop and for loop. Rest of the working is same. If condition continue statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. So after continue statement, it jump to the next iteration in the for loop and skip the statement 2 and 3, and it execute the loop until all the uh, all the sequence is completed, right? So in the above loop, continue will cause skipping of the statement 2 and 3, and the current iteration in the current iteration and next iteration will start. Now I have shown you the working of the continue statement. Now here are the few programs which you can try, that I will you can note down later on. So before that, first of all, let's understand these working of the break and continue statement in Python by writing some programs. So I am coming back to the Python. So this is a sample program in Python which I have written for you to explain the working of the jump statement. So in this program, it is a simple program which is writing the numbers between 1 to 10. Okay, so that means if you execute this program in Python, it will list down the number from 1 to 9. It won't print 10. As you know, in range the 10 is excluded. So let's run this simple program first. Okay, see, it's running the program and printing the number from 1 to 9, and after that it's displaying the message program over. Okay, now suppose here if I give before this print statement, if I give break statement. Okay, so can you imagine what will happen? Let's see what it will happen. Will it print the still print the number from 1 to 9, or it will print the message program over? Let's see, let's run this. Okay, yes, let me save this. So see, it's doesn't print any number from 1 to 9. It's simply printing the message program over. Okay, so let's come back to the program, because when the first iteration started, then it encounters the break statement. As you know that break statement terminate the loop immediately, and the loop immediately, and doesn't print the remaining statement, and after that it come out of the loop. Since this is not indented, after this indentation, this is not in the tab space, so it's printing the message program over. Okay, now if I give continue over here, okay, what will happen? Will there any impact on the output? What, let's see. So output is, it's giving program over, and it's not printing the number value of the IE, since as soon as the iteration started, it encounter continue statement and jump to the second iteration. Then again in second iteration, it uh, encounters the continue statement. So similarly, for all the iterations, all the 10 iterations, it's observing continue in between. Python compiler observing continue, so that's why it's not printing the number one value of the I over here, and it coming out after the 10th iteration and printing the message program over. Okay, so if you want to check whether the iteration is all the iterations are completed By giving continuous statement note, you can simply print value of I over here. Let's check. I am saving it. Let's run this. See, so although the iterations are happening 1 to 9 times, but the value of this print is not printing because we have given the continue statement over here, right? Now let's write a sample program. Okay, suppose I want to write the numbers. I want to write only first 5 numbers in the given range. So what I can do, I can give the condition if I equal to 6, as soon as the value of I becomes 6, what will we want to break the loop, right? And it won't, it should not execute the print after 6 because we want to print the first 5 numbers here. So let's run this program. See, this time it's printing only 5 numbers, although the loop is defined till 10 numbers, but it's printing only 5 numbers, 1 to 5. Why? As you can see over here, before break we have given the condition if I equal to 6, terminate the loop, and we need not to execute rest of the statements present in the loop, right? Okay, and if instead of break I give continue, what will happen? It will, it won't print 6 except 6, it will print all of the values present in the given range. Let's check this. See, it's printing 1 because it's not I not equal to 6. Then it go to second iteration, I is equal to 2, which is not equal to 6. Then 3, 4, 5. Then as soon as the value of the 6, uh, value of I equal to 6, it skip that iteration and continue to the next iteration. So that's why the value of 6 is not printed over here. So hoping that you understood the working of continue and break statement with these examples. Let's try one more example. Now suppose I want to print only multiples of 3. So what I can do, I equal to I percentage 3, this is modular division. Okay, uh, not equal to 0. Okay, if I divided by 3 not equal to 0, then we want to skip the loop. We don't want to print that number because our requirement here is to print what numbers? We want to print 3, we want to print 6. So here my requirement is to print the multiple of 3. Okay, so as soon as the number is divisible by not divisible by 3 not equal to 0, we want to skip the print statement. Okay, so let's run this. See, it's printing only 369, and if I give over here equal to 0, so this time it will skip 369 and print rest of the numbers like 1, 2, 4, like this, between 1 to 10. Let's run this. See, sorry, invalid syntax. Yeah, this should be run. Invalid syntax. Let me come back. Sorry, this is assignment operator, so we should give double equal to over here. Run. See, so it's not printing multiple of 3 over here. So this is the uses of break and continue. Okay, so suppose we want to print only 6. Okay, we want to print only the 6 over here. Okay, so 6, sorry, we want to print only first three numbers, so I can give less than 4. So this time I need to give break. As soon as the I become greater than 4, we want to come out of the loop. So let's save this and run this. See, so sorry, it's coming as soon as it's observed the less than 4, so it's coming out of the loop. So we can give uh, I equal to 4. Okay, because we want to print number till 3. Let's run this. See, it's printing 1, 2, 3. So by this you have understood the working of the break and continue statement. Let me come back to the presentation. So you can try these examples over in Python. These are the 4 exercises which you can easily attempt using the continue and break statement. First, write a program multiple of 3 between 1 to 10. Then write a program to search the given number between 1 to 10. Write a program skip printing of first 5 numbers between 1 to 10. Then another is write a program to find the position of alphabet L in the given string welcome. So these programs you have to try by your own. If you face any difficulty, you can comment in the video and ping me. So hope you like this session. So in this session we have learned the working of jump and continue statement, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel if you didn't subscribe, and click on the bell icon to for regular updates of my channel. I will keep on uploading the such useful videos in upcoming sessions. Thank you. Bye bye.